I'm gonna be the leader on that team. I'm basically like a human robot. I'm not gonna be finished until I finish the 40 minutes. You could change that word from game to work. That's just how I am. Like. So starting after my first full year playing overseas, when I went home, I started writing down everything I did, from workouts in the weight room to the workouts that I did on the basketball court. So now every time I work out, I always try to beat my last time that I worked out. Every time I'm training against a younger version of myself to make myself better today and prepared today. I mean, as far as training on the basketball court, I feel like we're all the same. But once we're off the court, that's where everything is different. The way that we think, the way that we act, the things that we do are all different. Now, I am in the stage of life where even though I'm still a player, I have the mentality as a coach would have. So, and I'm on the other side of the hotel in my room, you know, reading a book or doing something that's gonna get me ready for if I'm always studying or doing something like that, or just FaceTime with my family. We've been here 20 days so far, and I have not turned my TV on one time yet. So that's the kind of things that I do to keep my mind going, keep me occupied. But like I said, when we're on the basketball court, you know, we're all the same. I don't feel like, hey, I'm above you or none of that kind of stuff. On the court, we're all the same. And then off the court, different levels of life. My schedule is crazy. This watch that I have on shows all the workouts that whatever I do, my watch doesn't lie. So it shows the workouts that I do, but basically everything that I do with the team, I match it on my own. So if the team works out 2 hours on Monday, then as an individual, for me, I worked out at least 4 hours that day. That's just been how I've been, especially for preseason. That's how I prepare myself. So I make it extremely hard for myself, on my body, on myself mentally, physically, emotionally, everything, socially, so that once the season hits, everything is pretty much easier for me. You know, I always know exactly what I need to do, exactly how much time I need to do it, and it's like I'm basically like a human robot. My teammates see me standing on the elliptical machine for 40 minutes straight. Mentally, I tell myself I'm not gonna be finished until I finish the 40 minutes. That's just how I am. Like, I'm a robot when it comes to doing stuff like this. I don't care how I feel. My emotions, gone. I just do the work. That's just how I was raised, and that's just how I've been successful. And for me, I'm always thinking about me being the best version of Mike Bell. Mike Bell got to be the best version of Mike Bell. So whatever I got to do as far as pushing myself, I do just that. People always see me with serious face. That's because basketball is called the game of basketball, but for me, you can change that word from game to work. This is what I do for a living. This is how I make money to provide. So every time it's time for me to do basketball or play basketball, I'm going to work. Away from the court, I mean, you know, teammates can tell you, I joke here and there, laugh here and there, smile with them or whatever. But even before we get, like, laugh, joke on the bus on the way to practice or to the game, that's not an option, because I'm already focused and getting ready for work. Me being the import, I'm gonna be the starter player on that team. I'm gonna be the leader on that team. I make practice as competitive as possible by making myself tired before practice. That's why I say I do yoga and do some crazy working out before practice starts, and I make myself tired so that I can at least make it a little bit more challenging for myself. And then, like I said, it's no disrespect to anybody. It just is what it is. That's just how I am. Do I ever feel tired for what I do on the basketball court? I want to say no. Every year since 2012, I've been preparing for a 50-minute game. So if we go double overtime, I'm gonna be just as fresh as a 40-minute game. That's just how I am, and that's what I do. That's why I'm kind of like a robot when it comes to this. Like everything is precise. Like that's just how I am. You know, everybody call me crazy. I won't say I can't help it, but I just have that discipline to be the best version of me. Just making sure that every time I perform, I'm performing at the best level. Mike Bell, just being the best version of Mike Bell. That's really all it is.